Well, the Concordia Parish School Board is making changes to one of the district's oldest schools. Jasmine Bingham has more on renovations at Ferriday High School.
Concordia School Board officials tell me the project is estimated to be around $5 million. School Board member Derek Carson says they are now using ESSER funds to replace the school's windows and air conditioning system. He says through an upcoming Ferriday High School beautification project, they also plan to make additional renovations, including exterior and interior updates for a modern look and replacement of water lines in the parking lot. However, they are still assessing money for those funds.
So part of this renovation will remedy that problem because we will have new water lines laid on the premises or on the facility, so it would help alleviate the problem of having to dig up the parking lot. The renovations will enhance our ongoing, or show an example of our ongoing commitment to providing a good educational environment to the stakeholders, the number one stakeholders in our community, which are the students.
The project is expected to begin by the end of 2025. Reporting in Concordia Parish, I'm Jasmine Bingham, KNOE 8 News.